Samantha isn't answering her cell phone. Compare this diagram to the brain scan image from the experiment. I'll need to take it over there. I'll take it with me. I could use it as reference to the brain scan image from the experiment. There's the flare again. I can't really recognize anything. The flare is too strong. I should look at the previous frame. There. I'm not sure what part of the brain that is. It's too low to be the visual cortex and too far right to be the hypothalamus. Angela has activity in her massa intermedia just before the flare. That's odd. I'm not sure I remember what that area does, or if it does anything. There. Angela has activity in her massa intermedia just before the flare. Angela has activity in her massa intermedia just before the flare. What? What is that? That looks right. What? Sam's brain appears to be functioning as expected, surprisingly. It looks normal. It looks normal. What? What is that? I could use it as reference to the brain scan image from the experiment. It's a cafe. That can't be the private club I'm looking for. It's a cafe. That can't be the private club I'm looking for.
There's a gentleman I've never seen before at the door.
I came to see the show.
Do you have an invitation? A token, perhaps?
I have money. That's generally considered token enough for entertainment.
Ah, but this is a private club, sir. I'm afraid you need more than that.
I'm here to see Lady Byron perform. She's a friend of mine.
Ah, yes, I do see it now. How silly. Please, by all means, come in. Dr. Styles.
Nice evening.
Yes.
Supposed to be a good show tonight. Or an interesting one at any rate.
Lady Byron?
The club's abuzz. Word is, she's got a game going on up at Oxford. Quite a good one, too.
Game? What kind of game?
A grand game. It would have to be good for the club to give someone like her membership. Street performer, you know. American. But from what I've heard, it might be at that.
Wait a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, for our first act this evening, something fresh, something new in London town. This young magician has never before graced our stage, so prepare to be amazed, prepare to be enthralled and delighted by Lady Byron.
Dr. Styles.
You're very good. But unfortunately, the game you orchestrated will not work out as planned.
What? Look, maybe I should have told you about my magic, but what's happening to you is not my game. I mean, how did you...
Find out? Not relevant. I know, and it's over.
I can see how this looks, but I know who's pulling the game on you. I proved it today. If you just...
Really? And you're a student at St. Edmund's, and an English Lit major. I have to admit, you were brilliant. Even hunting down my mother's necklace, just to make sure you got taken on. The funny thing is, you went to all that trouble, and there really is something going on at Dreadhill. And you with your ridiculous pranks at the track and pool.
Ridiculous? Do you even know what would be involved? Those illusions were way beyond me.
Stop lying, Sam. I called that foster care office, you know, found out something real about you at any rate. I could almost feel sorry for you, if you hadn't tried to ruin my life. As for today, you're lucky no one was killed in that cafeteria. Did it not occur to you that someone could get hurt? Or were you too blinded by your big debut?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
All of your potential, and you throw it away to get into a damn magic club.
I know you won't believe anything I say, but all I ever wanted to do was help you.
Help me? Why would you? I want you cleared out of Dreadhill by morning. If you're gone, I might not turn you into the police. I never want to see your face again.
Daedalus. He was Icarus's father, an architect of the maze where Minos locked the Minotaur. No wonder the club took him as their inspiration. I hope I'll be able to handle whatever waits for me out here and manage to escape like him. I have to admit, however classy this may be, it's pretty damn bizarre. The club could come across as a cult or something from the outside. Lots of old game machines in here. very Daedalus Club. I wish I had time to try them. They look beautiful. Lots of old game machines in here. Very Daedalus Club. Lots of old game machines in... Lots of old game machines. 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 Hats, wands, cards. I'm truly standing in a temple of magic. Famous magicians, I guess. Although I never heard of them. Famous magicians, Famous... Someone mentioned an event that happened in Oxford today. You wouldn't happen to know about it, would you?
Our guests have been talking about it all night, but I've been too busy to get the particulars. Care to fill me in?
Me? I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
I see.
Do you know Mephistopheles? I'm looking for him.
Last time he was in here was before the show.
Oh, thanks. Oh no, I don't understand. Why did it happen in the dining hall? How did they find out about the discus? Oh no. The bartender doesn't know where Mephistopheles is. Do you know Mephistopheles? Have you seen him?
The magician. He's performed here. Amazing fellow.
Did you see him tonight?
No, it was some woman in a mask. Quite good.
Right, thank you. It's no use asking them any more questions. It's no use asking them any more questions. famous magicians I...
Lady fair with raven hair, getting some air between shows.
I don't have another show tonight.
Oh, but you do.
What does that mean?
I'm merely a pawn.
Do you know Mephistopheles?
Does the flower know rain? Does the horizon know the setting sun?
I'll take that as a yes. Do you know where I can find him?
The club is two, like the faces of Janus. Here is one, for the public eye. There is another, only for the wise. Which are you?
You mean there's a private part of the club?
Give the lady a cigar.
I really need to see Mephistopheles. Could you get him?
No, could you?
How? You said he was in a private part of the club.
Privilege can be borrowed for a night or two, if you pass the test.
Oh, God. Another game? But I need to speak with Mephistopheles now.
Take it or leave it.
Okay. Where do I find the game to get into the private section of the club?
Where does everyone go? Below, below, to be tested by the tide. Don't let it hurt your pride, if you fail.
Yeah, thanks so much. It looks like a fortune-telling machine to me. One of these old devices where a coin grants you a piece of mechanical wisdom.
Lady Byron lost her sheep and doesn't know where to find them.
Yeah, that's so helpful. No reason to call there at the moment. I hope I'll be able to handle whatever waits for me out here and manage to escape like him. The fairy fits inside the magic lantern, but I don't have a reason to put it in there at the moment. No time for these. Too bad. No time for these. Too bad. No time for these. Too bad. Do you want to go below? Sounds like a plan. I did it! Hey! What the hell? Ugh. Jeez, look at this place. Some famous magician's props. Impressive collection. Their hands are positioned oddly, like they should be holding something. Their hands are positioned oddly, like they should be holding something. Wow. Cherchez la femme. I spent a little time in Paris. I think it means look for the woman. Apparently, I have to look for a woman. Their hands are positioned oddly, like they should be holding something. That's the slide I came down. But there's no way I can climb back upstairs like that. The trap door's closed. These machines are antiques. They're supposed to reveal the truth for a price. These machines are antique. Some sort of piano. Or a harpsichord, maybe. Très romantique. Wow. I've seen some of these Venetian masks before, but that one's a real beauty. The game of life? It's another Daedalus Club game. I suppose I'm going to have to solve it to get around this basement. Great. It looks like I have to win keys from 3 queens. To see what is hidden in plain sight, use the light. What light? The lights are already on down here. Well, without the keys, I won't be able to go in there. I need to find them. Classical statues. Probably Renaissance. Really fits the mood of the room. Classical statue. To see what is hidden in plain sight, use the light. What light? The lights are already on down here. The fairy fits inside the magic lantern, but I don't have a reason to put it in there at the moment. These machines are antiques. to look for a woman. The fairy fits inside the magic. Their hands are positioned oddly. I can't make anything out of those two items. Their hands are positioned oddly, like they should be holding something. The fairy fits inside the magic lantern. The fairy fits inside the magic. The Daedalus Club is the coolest thing ever. To see what is hidden in plain sight, use the light. What light? The lights are already on down here. I can't make anything out of those two items. Classical statues, probably Renaissance. Really fits the mood of the room. Some famous magicians' props. Impressive collection. Look at those bunnies. They're almost as cute as Houdini. It's a statue. Looks kind of like Atlas or something. Some kind of hunting deity. I think it's Artemis. An Iron Maiden? Charming piece of furniture. It looks like it's open. Ask the Six of Diamonds about quitting. Could that be a door? An exit? Ask the Six of Diamonds about quitting. Could that be a door? An exit? I've never been a fan of the horror side of magic, but I must say, this prop is crazy scary. Adds some flavor to the room for sure. Cool stage prop. A sorcerer's spellbook. I'd say it's from the 50s. They each look like they should be holding something. There's gotta be a trick here, but I don't see any buttons or anything. Whoa. This is awesome. Yuck! These planks are covered in disgusting moss and filthy water, but I don't see another way to reach the pedestal. There's a green key on that center island. How do I get there? All these little islands look about the same distance apart. There must be a catch somehow. Some sort of piano. Or a harpsichord, maybe. Très romantique.